So are we doing this?
Okay, we're doing this. We're doing this.
Okay, let's do it.
Why are we doing this again?
Hey, what's up guys? We missed everyone. As you guys might have noticed, we haven't posted in about 2 weeks because we decided to participate in our first competition. So we wanted to focus more on it and it kind of took a lot of our time. I also had a nice surgery which took a few days to recover.
And is not necessarily computer friendly. So, in the middle of all of this, Bruno got his LASIK done, so now he's skating with no glasses. Our first competition is going to be the Adult Nationals, or the official name US Adult Figure Skating Championships 2022. And we're really excited, we're a little bit freaked out, and we're going to take you along with us. Preparing for a figure skating competition has taken surprisingly way more steps than we thought it would. We never done anything like that before, and we definitely weren't ready.
So the first thing we had to do was find out the dates, the requirements, and the dance patterns for our level for this season.
No, why Hickory? We're competing in the bronze dance division, which for this season includes Cha-Cha and Hickory Hoedown. Those are the two patterns we will have to do for this event. For ice dance, in every season, the patterns that are required for each level are different. So if you're planning to compete, you gotta check and find out what are the current ones for the season you're competing in. So coming directly from that, next thing we had to do was remember the Cha-Cha pattern that we honestly haven't even looked at once since we tested it like months ago.
How is it? Oh, chassé in the right way. Okay. So we actually started revising it only a week before the competition.
They're ambitious. On top of everything else we have to deal with, the dehumidifier at our rink is under maintenance and it's freezing. So when you come back to the rink and there are little windows and names drawn on the glass, you know, things are not looking good. Things are looking very, very cold. We also have tested the other pattern, the Hickory Hoedown.
We actually got honors.
Which we didn't really have to do. It was not in the requirements. We were already qualified for this level for this season, but we wanted to test it since we felt ready and we wanted to get some judges' feedback before we put it on the competition ice.
So the next step was registering for the actual competition.
Deadline is tomorrow.
And I gotta tell you guys, it wasn't easy at all. The website is so confusing that we had to get some help from friends that have some experience.
Once you do register, the system starts bombarding you with all the additional stuff they want you to submit and all the extras they want you to pay for. And it gets increasingly confusing. It doesn't show anything. Why are there several places to log in? Seriously, USFSA, please fix your website. Speaking of extras, we also had to book our practice ice. That's for 20 minutes, which is basically just a freestyle session that is extra short and extra expensive, but it lets you practice your routine, your choreography, your program on the actual ring that you'll be competing at. Ours was $50 for 20 minutes. I'm not gonna give any further comment on that.
Next, we had to choose, cut, and submit our music for both dances. Then we had to make sure the songs had the right BPM, the right length, and the number of counts.
I think it's 104.
All of this because everything is strictly regulated and skaters get penalized if something is not by the book.
For ice dance, we also needed to end the little choreo pieces at the beginning and the end of each pattern. We're just doing the pattern dances, so we don't actually need to have a program. Like 90% of our choreography is already
choreographed,
predetermined. Yeah, everybody's doing the same thing. So basically we just need to choreograph a little bit in the beginning, a little bit in the end of each pattern. We have two. And that's about it. It makes it a little bit easier. So all of you guys who do freestyle or free skate, I don't know how you do it. Kudos to you. Way more effort. But yeah, that's what we're doing. And this is where we got our best surprise. Our favorite coach Dimitri has returned to us for literally one day in the middle of his Disney tour rotation, I guess. Shenanigans. And in this one day, he helped us finalize the choreo and clean our patterns so that we feel ready and confident.
So it's when
gonna
she
look on
steps.
A. Yes.
Yeah.
So for those of you that watched the video that we made a few months ago that we lost our coach, he actually came back, but the thing is that he came back for only one day. So we thought we were gonna have him, and we were all excited that we were gonna start working with him, even if it was a week before the competition. But then the next day he received the sad news that he has to go back, so we flew to Colorado right the next morning. So the next thing was we had to book our flights and hotel. There's no airport in Delaware. Those were insanely overpriced, and this is why we're only staying for 2 days. We're going on Tuesday and we're flying back on Wednesday night.
Economy style. Oh, costumes. Which way is the front? We knew from the start that we will only wear those pretty much once in our lives, because where else am I gonna wear a dress for Cha-Cha, honestly? So we went super low budget and super DIY style. We honestly bought most of our stuff off of Amazon and of online dance stores. I had to rhinestone my dress myself, which never again, by the way. Honestly, those of you guys who actually enjoy rhinestoning, I do not know what's wrong with you. Seriously, people do this for fun? It was our last practice. Our flight is tomorrow. We are not yet packed. We haven't even started. But I think we feel somewhat ready.
Very ready.
Very ready. Are we nervous? Yeah. Are we freaking out? Probably.
A little bit.
A little bit. Are we questioning every life choice we've ever made that led us up to this moment? Absolutely. Are we still gonna do it though? Heck yeah.
So now we gotta pack skates, costumes, practice outfits, everything in one backpack. Wish us luck.
Here's a cool packing tip I just came up with, by the way. So this is my costume number 1. For one pattern, everything from the actual costume to tights to underwear to even the additional what are they called? Decoration, embellishments, socks, everything goes into one bag. And then here's my costume for the second pattern in the same fashion. So when I change between the dances, between the patterns, I can just take a bag, take everything out, put everything on myself, and not think about what I need to put together. If you're considering signing up for your very first competition, hopefully this helps. Hopefully you have a little bit of a better idea of what to do to prepare for this whole thing, what's in store. Honestly, long story short, it's complicated and expensive. That's my first impression so far. Let's see how the actual event goes. If you're curious to see how this whole adventure turns out, stay with us. Please subscribe if you're not yet. Next week we're gonna release the actual competition time and what happens there. We don't know yet. We're gonna find out.